Welcome back to the Curious Yapper. I'm Madison, your host and favorite yapper, and I will give you the updates about living outside of your comfort zone. I am surely uncomfy right now, and we'll get through it. I haven't seen you all in 2 weeks. It just so happens that this past week was really rough on me for sure. But the previous week was fine. So the week before, let's get it 2 weeks ago, keeping myself as a priority and going paddling after work on Mondays is pretty much a non-negotiable for me. So I have done that and honored myself in that way. The day after, I went to book club with work and that was fun. I always finish the book early and then kind of forget the plot when I go to the book club. I should really be reading summary synopsises to remember how the book was. Anyways, that was good. Then the previous week, Evan's mom and stepdad arrived for the first time visiting our new home. So it was really fun to host them and to share our new experiences and things we love and the sights and stuff with them. So that was really cool. And then Evan got to show them the coast. They had a really cool time. It was low tide. And they got to tide pool, seeing all the starfish and stuff. So I was jealous I didn't get to be part of that one. Then when they got home, we went out for burgers to our favorite spot. So that was really delicious. And I tried a key lime pie shake and it was pretty great. Met the owner of the place, so that was also fun. The next day, we showed them some sights, and then we also got to see family that lives in the area. So that is Evan's mom's niece and Evan's cousin. So that was really fun to get to see them. I think it's really cool that we have family locally in the area. In fact, I already messaged the cousin and I said, we want to do Christmas with you. And so she agreed, and it's cool that you like your family. The next day, I just remember the food that we did. It's really important that we show them our favorite pizza spot and then show them our favorite ice cream spot. It also happened to be ice cream day, National Ice Cream Day. Delicious. Got to try all the things, so that was really fun. They had some pretty good weather while they were here too, so that was also cool to show them around. And it was funny because we'd all spend time on the patio in the mornings, and it was chilly in the morning in the 50s or the 60s, and so it's the middle of July and you need a sweatshirt to sit outside. So that was pretty fun to just show them that, it's different when you're not just fully in the South. Then last week, you guys, was a rough. His work. Unfortunately, most of my mental health downfalls are due to work, and I'm working really hard to distance myself and not associate worth or value with what I do professionally. I'm on the struggle bus. Rough. Unfortunately, the cry count is back in play, and I worked 4 days last week and we cried 3 out of the 4. I also remember I'm not supposed to be tracking that. But anyways, it was rough. Rough. Came home, told Evan, I don't want to feel like this. I shouldn't feel like this at work. And he's like, 100%. So anyways, went to therapy. Helpful. Also, she said, you knew what you're signing up for when you said yes to this thing. And now your opportunities to set boundaries, but you are just upset that the thing that you knew you were getting into is exactly the thing that you thought it was going to be, and so it's on you to set the boundaries. So it was helpful to hear in a strategy way. There was validation of feelings too, and it's on me and sad. So I'm on the struggle bus. Beep beep, it's me. Anyways, then my brain was mean to me most of the weekend because I was thinking about work. So that wasn't fun. And my brain is just being mean. And so then naturally, over the weekend, I didn't do so much. And that's okay. That's what people say. You're allowed to not do much. You're allowed to rest and blah, 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 blah. And it's not my strength. And my brain was being mean. And so I feel like I just wasted my whole weekend because I didn't make that much progress on a book that I was reading. I didn't really watch any good TV. I scrolled a lot and yeah, just didn't feel awesome. So, yay? Yeah, not good. Saturday, I was trying to be intentional and come up with a fun outing for me and Evan. And I did do that, and it was still quality time, but it was kind of a fail. I found I just need to communicate the things that are in my head, and I'm struggling in all fronts. So Saturday, I took us on a really crappy hike. It was loud the whole time. We were right by the highway. It was not fun. I was so glad when we were back at the car and it was over. So that's funny. Then we did at least go to one of our favorite towns and we tried a new breakfast place. It had a delicious cinnamon roll. I will get that again. And then got back, a lot of nothing, brain being mean. I was in bed a lot this weekend, but unfortunately it wasn't just like restful, relaxing because my brain is mean to me and says that I'm lazy and yeah, doing nothing with my life. So there's that. And then yesterday, after pit paddling around on Friday and Saturday and being sad about life and how things just feel hard, I was like, oh yeah, let's do community. I know Evan's gonna be busy with school tomorrow and like, let's try. Well, meeting people for the first time is nerve-wracking. Despite how I present, I am not really that comfortable when it comes to new and when it comes to new people. I can put up a front and be all bubbly and all that. I still got really scared before I went. So anyways, I found a group that was meeting locally and they were just going on a walk in an area that I like to be. So I was like, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this by myself. It supports my entire mission to find and build community. And it had been a while since I had done any of those events outside my comfort zone. So I was like, we can do it. So we did it and it was positive. And I met a couple ladies who are older than me and they're retired. And I found it fun to learn about them. And I'm very inspired by people, but especially women who are still active and trying to be social and do things and move their bodies. I'm very inspired by that. And one of the ladies said she just moved here from Florida. She's been here for 3 months and she just met a lady that's 80 years old who's still going scuba diving, who's gone zip lining, and I want to meet that lady. So anyways, that was yesterday. Then I was down by the farmer's market, got myself a bouquet. My dad had sent me money to get a birthday bouquet, so I got that. And then naturally I was on a walk yesterday too because I just, needed to do stuff because my brain is being mean to me. And then I passed my favorite flower stand and she was doing a sale, so I got 2 more bouquets. So I got 3 flower bouquets yesterday and they were all in my living room. I talked to my Kylie girl and she's like, I mean, you have lots of room, so justifiably you need all those flowers. Joke's on her, they are all in the same room, all within distance eyesight when I'm sitting on the couch. So anyways, I got flowers, I read some, I walked, I moved my body. Evan and I adventured and went to an ice cream spot, another kind of flop. So yeah, not a flop though. I made some good crock pot, garlic parm, chicken, potatoes thing yesterday. Delicious. I will make that again. It will be on the rotation. It's easy. I'm a crock pot girl. I like to set and forget. So that's that. Today I went paddleboarding. So I did that for myself. I really, really, really hope this week is better because I'm on the struggle bus. If you're on the struggle bus, I don't want to welcome you on the bus because I don't want you to be on the bus, but I understand and I have to remind myself it is temporary. Also, I hope all of your brains are much nicer than mine. Yeah, we're biting up here. So I'm sure I need to sit with feelings. Also, I'm gonna find distractions. So I'll probably go Damodar or something out there. I don't know, read some book. Not really sure. But maybe I'll see you in a week, or maybe I'll procrastinate and I'll avoid that. Not really sure. So thanks for the Yap Sesh Yappers. Being out of the comfort zone sucks, but also great things have happened. I'm hoping for the great, because it's not great right now. Okay, that was really encouraging. Bye.